What is up, you guys? Magic Revealed here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a spectator find their own card. So let's get right into this. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to have the spectator choose a card. Let's say they choose a card. It doesn't matter what card they choose, you don't have to force it on them or anything. It's a 5 of clubs. What you're going to do is you can tell the spectator to stop whenever they want to, right there, or you can do the side riffle, either way. So let's say they say stop, right there. Put the card right on top of the deck. Make sure you don't look at this, that way they're like, okay, it looks more believable. So what you do is when you put the card, you get a pinky break on the deck, so it doesn't look like there's anything there. If you do it right, it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the deck, but in reality you got a pinky break right here at the bottom. Now if you have less of a pinky break, it'll look more like just a normal deck, but if you have more of a pinky break, which means your finger is more in there, that's what she said, it'll look more unbelievable and more revealing. So what you want to do is be like, okay, I'm going to get half of the deck from the bottom and then another half from the bottom. Pretty much what you do is with your pinky, you get the cards and you put them over, and the card is already at the top. So now what you do is you say, okay, I'm going to shuffle it once or however many times, and then you be like, okay, so you can do the overhand shuffle. This is a card. You're going to put it in there in your hand, and then from there you just do the overhand shuffle, and it doesn't really matter where you go from there. So now once you got that, their card is at the bottom because you did the overhand shuffle. Now you tell them, there's many ways to go about this, but this always seems to be more believable than the other one. So what you're going to do, you're going to be like, okay, what do you want me to shuffle? The middle deck, part of the deck, or the bottom of the deck? But don't show them the cards. Just be like, the middle or the bottom of the deck. If they say middle, you're good. You don't have to do this many times. But if they say the bottom, you're kind of screwed. So let me just show you the middle. Let's say they say the middle. That has nothing to do with it. It doesn't matter. You just overhand shuffle it. Be like, alright, but the card is still at the bottom. So now what you do is they say, okay. So from there you can continue on with the trick. But if they say the bottom, then you have to do this. Be like, okay, actually get the bottom. The card's right there. Do the overhand shuffle to the point where you're still holding on to that card while you're shuffling it. And this is their card right there. So you just throw it on top, right? So their card's at the top now. And then you have to do it one more time, be like, okay, last time. And then from there you can just overhand shuffle it. I just try to skip. And then the card's back at the bottom. So that's what I meant by if they choose the bottom, you have to do more steps. But if they choose the middle, you're good. So now once you got that, the card is at the very bottom. Now you're going to tell them, okay, tell me when to stop. Stop, okay, keep going. Now the whole point of this is to not let them remember how many cards they have. So they keep going, stop, keep going, stop, stop. So far they have this many cards, right? Keep going, stop, keep going, alright, stop. Now last one, doesn't matter, just make sure you don't get to the bottom of the deck, because what if they choose their card? And now what you do is make sure you get a pinky break right there, and you put the cards back on top. So that way it looks like you have a pinky, you do have a pinky break at the bottom, and then you get the cards they chose, and you like slightly jog them to the side. And you'd be like, okay, so these are your cards, right? You can either pull them to the side or pull them forward, which is a lot more believable. And what you're doing with this hand is you're grabbing their card. Oh, you're grabbing their card while you're grabbing the other one. So what you're going to do is you're going to slightly push off this card with your hands. And you see how I grabbed it? And you'd be like, okay, now I'm going to pull all the cards you chose. Their card is at the bottom. You put the cards they chose down, and you put the deck on the side. You don't need the deck no more. So now that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with their card at the bottom, now what you're going to do is you're going to be like, okay. So now you can be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to do that, because if you don't, their card won't end up at the top. Let me just get this card. Okay? So the card won't end up at the top if you don't do that. So you'd be like, okay, because you'll have to do it either way to find out how many cards they have. So you'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 6, my bad. I couldn't talk right there. Okay, so now you tell them, choose a number 1 through 5. Not 6, because if you choose 6, you're just putting down your whole deck. There's no point in that one. Okay, so let's say they say 3. Be like, okay, this is their card. 1, 2, 3. You get those remaining cards, put them on the deck. And you'd be like, okay, there's 3 cards. Now when you do this, their card's at the bottom. So what you do, you'd be like, okay, and put their card on the top. There's many ways to do this. You can just, let's say the card's at the bottom. You'd be like, okay, 1, 2, 3, there's 3 cards. But if you do that, they're going to be like, dude, there was 3 cards. You didn't have to put them down. but the card's already at the top. So what's a lot more believable, be like, okay, there's 3 cards, and just put the card on top. From there, be like, okay, what one? Okay, so choose a number 1 through 3. So 1 or 2, in other words. They say 2. Be like, okay, their card's right there. 1, 2. Put that card on the side. Now here they just say, okay, choose one card. This is their card. Oh, my bad. This is a card. This is not their card. They'll be like, okay, 1, right? They'll be like, okay. You put their card away. Put their card down. Be like, okay, this is your card. And that turns out to be their card. So that trick is very, very easy to learn. Does not take that long. The only part that might be tricky is trying to get that bottom card into the deck when you're pulling it out. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you guys like this video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for a lot more videos. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Magic Revealed out.